gonna be wild, man, wild.
Welcome to C2V1 WCYR here on a Friday night. Erin in the hot seat.
Wind them up, wind up this crowd.
Wind them up. No, can't do it.
It's a sedate audience.
That's what Erin's here for.
Show. I'm here to bring the mood down. Here, Lewis.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah.
All right.
Go on. No, go on.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, Friday night WCYR, as seen on Channel 31, as seen live in the high-rise buildings of Redfern.
That's right.
What have you been up to this week, Erin?
I've been seeing lots of films which I'm about to talk about in a couple of minutes, and I've been preparing my segment for most of the week. I've written a few scripts and I've put it all together. That's taken up most of my week.
Right, yeah.
I'm sure the same with you, Lewis. You've been preparing
that's
antics for tonight.
Absolutely, it's all rehearsed here, and it's we don't rely on any sort of ad-libbing going on here.
No, never.
We like to know what's going on.
Be prepared. Professionalism. No spontaneity at all. That's the way we like it.
Absolutely. And we got heaps of segments on the show tonight. We're a bit scarce behind the scenes in terms of cameramen. We just got people running from camera to camera, but we have got film reviews with you, Erin. We've got, yeah, people are clapping. Yeah, with film reviews. We've got Nick Hanlon and the Goddesses, minus the Goddesses, tonight. Coming up soon. A comedy segment in Stitches with Silvana there behind camera one. Heather. We've got an opera singer in tonight.
That's cool.
Thought you'd have something to say about
Excellent.
that. Excellent.
Culture.
Bringing culture to the phone.
Yes.
To the hood.
The hood.
Compton.
It's not hood before. Sorry.
And we've got What's On and other great stuff coming your way. And of course, more of me throughout the show. So
the best
rest easy.
Oh, Lewis is going to be back.
That's right. We got Paula doing makeup.
Yes.
All of Paula's friends are here tonight, and it took about 3 minutes to go. Oh, Paula! Oh yeah, we'll give her a clap.
Done a good job on you tonight, Lewis. You look charming.
Thank you very much. Are you coming on to me?
I'm always coming on to you, Lewis.
Okay, well.
Language.
You're gonna do a bit of film reviewing just as soon as I stop gas bagging, are you not?
I think that's correct. Yes.
You're not gonna ask me. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not gonna ask me how my week was?
How was your week, Lewis?
Bloody hopeless.
Why? What happened?
Just I've been doing a bit of part-time work.
Sniffing glue.
Yeah, well, apart from sniffing glue, I've been doing a bit of part-time work, and I think I might go into full-time. Yeah, full-time criminal.
Yeah? What have you been doing part-time work, Lewis?
Being a crim. You know, yeah.
Doing what kind of jobs?
Well, I like to jazz it up, and I just call myself a mechanic.
Home invasions?
Call myself a mechanic.
Oh, okay. That's funny, Lewis.
Is it? You like that? Yeah, I'm being ripped off.
I didn't get it, but now I do, and I think it's funny.
I'm being ripped off big time by
really? Mechanics are all honest, though.
Yeah, I know.
Video repairmen and fridge repairmen, they wouldn't ever rip you off.
I got the one crooked one, yeah.
Yeah, so you just got to be lucky. Don't give them all a bad name. Good guys.
Give us a call here, 96982968. If you want to talk to me or Erin, and if you have anything to say, and
do we have a chat?
We're going to have about 50 mechanics calling up tonight going, hey, what's your problem?
They'll be waiting outside with baseball bats.
Good thing we got security here tonight. Big Jim at the door.
Yeah.
And the Doberman. No need to flash around and have a look at those, because it's better that their identity be concealed, because they're actually undercover, and they're criminals. And we're paying them under the counter as well.
That's correct.
So, Erin, how about giving us a few film reviews, and I'll shut up.
Okay. Can you just hold the microphone there?
Absolutely not. What was that?
Okay. Language. Yes, hello, and
do you want me to help you review films?
Yeah, if I say something really dumb, which is really more than likely, just feel free to jump in at any stage with an elbow to the head or something like that, or just a comment. But feel free, just grab the mic from me.
Okay.
But yes, this is Film Forum. We're trying to pretend it's a new segment now. But it is Film Forum. I wasn't here last week. I was here the week before. So I have managed to see 3 movies tonight. I think that's the most movies I've reviewed for ages. So I think everyone's obviously getting pretty excited out there. The first film I saw was happily a very, very good one, a movie called Election, which stars Matthew Broderick and Reese Witherspoon. It's from MTV Film Productions, which usually is a lot of trouble. They specialise in really bad teen films like She's All That and other such nonsense. So you may be mistaken for thinking that Election is another film like this. It is set in a high school, but this is completely different. It's directed by Alexander Payne, whose first film was a terrific movie which went straight to video here, called Citizen Ruth, which starred Laura Dern and was a very black, sardonic comedy on the abortion debate, believe it or not. He's a very witty, cutting kind of director who tackles social issues really well, and he's done it again in Election. This is about an election in an American high school with a group of students campaigning for class president. The leader in the race is Tracy Flick, played by Reese Witherspoon, who is a very ambitious, overachieving young woman, and a school teacher at the school, played by Matthew Broderick, who you may remember from Ferris Bueller's Day Off and a number of other pretty bad films. I think that was probably his finest moment, that and Biloxi Blues. Yes, Bueller. He's in it as a school teacher, and he doesn't like Tracy Flick for a number of reasons. A, she's a bit of a pain. B, she had an affair with a friend of his who is also a school teacher and got him fired, and all sorts of other things. So keep it up, Lewis. He tries to stop Tracy Flick, but his motives aren't all pure. And that's one of the best things about Election, is that it's never cut and dry. The characters are no one's purely good, no one's purely bad. Everyone's doing things for a number of reasons, and they're not always good, they're not always pure, and they're not always moral. It's a very, very dark film, though, with a light kind of upbeat tone. So it's very dark, a bitter kind of film, but one that never depresses because it's kind of a lot of fun. There's some great performances in there, some great gags, and on the whole, Election's just a terrific movie, which I would wholeheartedly recommend to everyone. It's screening pretty much everywhere, so it's pretty easy to catch up with. And out of $12.50, I would give Election $11. I could do a really bad joke and say something like vote 1 Election, but I won't. I'll just say that it's a good film and go and see it. Another film I saw, which unfortunately wasn't as good, is a movie called Strange Planet. Now, I don't like kind of giving negative word on Australian films because it's good to support the local industry and help filmmakers make money, and you know, it's a healthy thing to sort of get the industry up and going. But when a film as bad as Strange Planet comes out, like, I could lie and kind of go, you know, it's not really good, but it's all right, like they did on the movie show. I don't know if you saw it, but they were kind of just buttering up, going, But, you know, I saw this film, and I have to say it was actually pretty appalling. It's the second film from director Emma Kate Croghan, whose first movie was a terrific film called Love and Other Catastrophes, which she made for a very, very, very small amount of cash, was made with a lot of spirit, a lot of intelligence, a lot of guts and hard work. That was a terrific film. She hit the big time, sold it to a major studio overseas, did very well with it in Australia, and with her second film has obviously got a lot more money, and I think that's done something to her creative powers. I think she's maybe got a little bit confused with having all this money, too much money at her fingertips, and I don't know, something's just happened with this film. Everything that she did right with her first film, she just seems to have missed the boat here. The first film, the characters were all terrific, engaging, superbly played, but in Strange Planet, this is a bunch of characters that it's just really difficult to get involved with. The performances are all quite good. Claudia Carvin, Naomi Watts, Alice Garner, Tom Long, Felix Williamson and Aaron Jeffrey are all very good in the film, but the writing is just so thin, and the direction is kind of stiff and wooden, and there's just a lot of problems with the film. But mainly it's just in the characters and the story. It's just about 6 people and what happens to them over a period of 1 year, from one New Year's Eve to the next. A good idea for a film, a lot of potential, but not enough is done with it. The film isn't kind of serious enough to work as a drama, and it's not straight out funny enough to work as a comedy, so it just kind of wallows around in the middle, which is a really bad place to be. It's a film that you can sort of happily sit through without wanting to kill yourself or anything, but once it's finished you just kind of wonder what the point was. So it's not a grossly inoffensive film or anything, but it's just a kind of dull, unremarkable one, which is sometimes worse than being grossly inoffensive. So out of $12.50, I'm going to have to give Strange Planet $3 because it's pretty bad. I think that's actually the lowest score I've given for quite some time, and it's an Australian film, and it's very unpatriotic of me, but I feel I owe it to you, the viewer. Talking a lot of crap here, but I think I owe it to you, the viewer, to let you know that this film is a dud. But go and see it anyway, because the Australian film industry needs your money. Maybe what you could do is go to like a cinema, like the Broadway Cinema Complex, and buy a ticket to Strange Planet, but then go and see The Sixth Sense. But you'd have the Strange Planet ticket, which would mean hopefully that the money would go to an Australian film. I hope that theory works. And if you were going to do that, do see The Sixth Sense, because that's what I'm going to talk about now. Now, this movie is fantastic. I look really square, like I probably am, but I've just written off an Australian film, and now the big American Hollywood blockbuster, I'm going, oh yeah, it's a Bruce Willis is in, oh, fantastic. But it's actually...
Australian in there?
There is. Oh, yes, thank you. It's actually a terrific film. It stars Bruce Willis, one of the dodgiest actors in Hollywood history, the wearer of some of the worst wigs of all time, and kind of a guy that when he pops up in a film, you pretty much know he's going to sink it. He was in a movie called The Siege with Denzel Washington, which was fantastic, except when Bruce Willis was on screen. But he also does a lot of good things. He was great in Pulp Fiction. He was... Yeah, he was great in Hudson Hawk. Oh, I loved that film. It was so special. Hudson Hawk was one of his finest moments. 12 Monkeys was another great one. Blind Date with Kim Basinger, that was a real scorcher. Sunset with James Garner, Moonlighting. David Addison, the Private Eye for the 80s. Was it the 80s? I think it was. But Bruce is a dodgy guy, and he's had a few bombs lately, and he's made The Sixth Sense. He's obviously looking to do something a bit different with this film. It's a very low-key, downbeat thriller in which Bruce plays a child psychiatrist who has to deal with a young boy, a very troubled young boy, who claims that he is seeing dead people, basically seeing and communing with ghosts. To say anything more about the film would be a real problem, because it's all about surprises, being taken off guard, plot twists, things like that. So I won't say any more. All I'll say is that Toni Collette is in it as the young boy's mother, giving an absolutely superb performance. The young boy is terrific. Bruce Willis himself is actually really, really good. He has another fairly bad hairpiece on. It's not as bad as the one in The Siege, but it's pretty bad. You can almost see the glue marks on his forehead, but it's not that distracting because Bruce is he's really on the money with this one, and the whole film has a terrific, moody, very downbeat vibe, which really surprises me that it's been such a smash hit, because it's not exactly a feel-good movie, which are usually the movies that tend to be very successful. But it is an extremely good film, beautifully made, totally involving and absorbing from the word go right to the end. So I would recommend The Sixth Sense wholeheartedly. Rush out and see it. and out of $12.50, I'm going to give The Sixth Sense. I'm going to give it $11.50, which is quite a lot of money. It's a good film. Do it for Bruce. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to Bruce. But yeah, buy a ticket to Strange Planet instead. That's all I have time for this week. I will be back next week, I think.
If we renew your contract.
Yeah, will you renew my contract? I want lots of money. But I'll be back next week to talk about... I will be back next week to talk about Random Hearts, which is the new film that stars Harrison Ford and Kristen Scott Thomas. So, yes, I'll be back to talk about that one. That's all for me tonight, but I'll see you next week. And now we're going over to Heather, I believe.
Thanks for that little bit of entertainment. Well, it's my last show. I'm off on a big holiday. Basically, off to the States. It's tough. Some people have to do it, though. So I've got a stand-in tonight. Natalie. Welcome, Natalie. Natalie's going to be taking over the cabin while I'm away, and she'll do an excellent job, I'm assured. But tonight we've put her in her work clothes and said, hey, Nat, we need you to come and introduce yourself. And I ripped out a bit of paper and I said, you're doing this, girl. So I'm taking control.
And I said, what?
She said, what? All right, well, tell us what's happening with Hootenanny. How about that?
Hootenanny Spring Fair 99 is what we're talking about tonight. And it's on Saturday, the 6th of November. It's on at the Erskineville Oval. For those of you who don't know Erskineville, it's on the corner of Copeland Street and Mitchell Road at Erskineville. It's pretty easy to find. You shouldn't have too much trouble at all. Tickets are $35. They're on sale at Ticketek. You can also get them at Waterfront, Faster Pussycat and Red Eye Records. Some of the bands that'll be playing: Paul Kelly, Karma County, Kim Salmon with his new band, The Business. Also,
yeah, The Business. They're not as good as The Surrealist, is it, right?
I don't think so. I think
that's what I hear.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Business yet.
But I think you should go along and see Kim Salmon and The Business.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Just to see what the differences is, I think.
Differences, yeah.
And Spurs for Jesus.
If you haven't seen all these bands, go along and see them anyway.
See any of them. Go along just to support all these bands, I think.
What else have we got?
Spurs for Jesus, always good value, I think. The Thurston Howlers,
one of my
yes. The Thurston Howlers, one of my all-time favourite bands. Love going to see the Thurston Howlers, I was about to say.
No keyboards any longer, though.
No, they do have a new keyboard player now, actually.
Oh,
They've
good.
replaced Jay, the old keyboard player, and they have a new keyboard player. I can't think of what his name is, though, but he also plays in the Intercontinental Playboys. So,
there's some gossip.
Go and see the new lineup for the Thurston Howlers. And there's the Exotics, the Deer Hunters.
Exotics from Melbourne, of course.
That's right.
Really good. Girl drummer too.
That's right. I saw her when they were up here last time, and she was 8 months pregnant when she was playing. She's drumming away like I've never seen anyone drum. Exactly. 8 months pregnant. I thought she was going to go into labour playing the drums.
I thought she was too. Okay, what else have we got? Anything else?
I think that's about all people need to know.
What do you think people should wear?
Oh. Well, it's November, be sunny and hot. I think something
skimpy
summer,
clothes.
Yeah.
All right.
Minimum clothing.
All right, that's the score. Skimpy clothes.
There's going to be some rock and roll wrestling actually, so maybe you might want to wear something suitable for wrestling in.
She's a girl. She knows everything. See, she's the ideal fill-in. All right. Very quickly, Saturday night. You want to go and see some music? Go and see King Pest and Alien Christ down at the Britannia Hotel in Chippendale. It's a free gig. Why not? I think it's a good idea. Sort of bluesy rock, King Pest, and Alien Christ is experimental usually when you see those guys. What else is happening? Raoul Graff and the fantastic Leslie playing with Jacqueline Freeman and Dominic Frassard at the Cat and Fiddle Hotel. That one will be a little more sedate and a little more sort of folky, I guess. Folk pop, sort of maybe with a bit of a country influence there. Anyway, Raoul's been into community telly before, so you can check him out. Peabody Atticus and Petulant Frensley past the Modernists at the Lansdowne Hotel on Saturday night from 3 to 6 p.m. That's a sort of rock pop gig for you.
There's a lot to choose from.
Very quickly, we've got a wonderful band in tonight. I won't keep them much longer. They'll play something for us in a minute. Sounds of Seduction on as usual.
Always good value to go to Sounds of Seduction. $5, goes for about 6-7 hours. Great music, great dancing.
Yeah, it's a late one. You wouldn't want to get there much before 12.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't usually start happening until about 12.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have bands playing as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the music, the Go-Go Girls.
Okay, Louisville Sluggers are playing at Bar Broadway, and that's part of the Swing Lounge. This man's wandering that camera all over the place. All right, New Crusts and Knuckleheads are having a CD launch with Jim Cobain. He's taking the piss now. At the Green Square Hotel, and that's just $8. All right, it's time for Nick Hanlon and the Goddesses, but it's not quite Nick Hanlon and the Goddesses because we've written something down here for us. Natalie, help us out.
Nick Hanlon and the Goddesses, but tonight Nick and one goddess, Robbie.
Okay, make them feel welcome. Woo!
She said there was change. Coming my way. Everything burns. Money's so strange. She says you can see what you wanna see. But it can take all your life. Don't wanna take all your life. And he says you can see what you wanna see. But it can take all your life. And if what you give out is what you get back, you have nothing to fear. But it will test your faith at the end of the day. And isn't it weird? She said there was change coming my way. And everything burns. And my hair's so strange. So I sit in my chair and I watch the TV. And I think I am safe. No, I'm not free. And she says you can see what you wanna see. But it could take all your life. Don't wanna take all your life. And he says you can see what you wanna see. But it could take all your life. And if what you give out is what you get back, you have nothing to fear. But it will test your faith at the end of the day. And isn't it weird? Ooh, my blood runs cold when you are so cruel. Feeling the blood. You're more than my heart saved for you. La 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 la. This is a song called The Field. It's a song I wrote for my grandmother. Where are you, Patty Donahue? Did you ride the boat back home to Cork? Did you stand on the bow, alone in the howe, traveling to the Greenland in the north? Did the wind play about your hair as in front of the moon you kneeled? Did your heart travel there through the sea and the air to the field? I remember you and the nights that you spent telling tales of the children of Lear, the Dedanan lands now hold you in their hands, but I feel that you still are near. Can you hear me praying silent at night when I ask for my soul to be healed? To drink the dew and to be next to you on the field. The field. I walked along those green cliff tops and I pressed my lips up to the stone. I thought of you with your rosary beads, telling me that I come back home. And the wind played about my hair as in front of the moon I kneeled. I drank the dew and I sat next to you on the field. I drank the dew and I sat next to you on the field. The field. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back. It's the Looster again. I think that was pretty good. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, good to hear. Someone being a bit vocal in the audience tonight.
Yeah.
Good to, yeah, vocal again. One more time for the dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. And you can only hear that because, you know what? We've got Grafton Sound operating here. We've got Grafton Sound equipment. And that's why you can pick up the little...
Yeah.
That's right. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear that little...
Yeah.
That's right. So we've got Grafton Sounds to thank They've kindly donated to our little humble show. Being a volunteer like we are, we depend on the kindness of others and audience members to say,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, give them a call on 9698 7777 and say to them that you think they're doing a great job by helping us out, and therefore you'd like to take your business to them, and I think that would be fair enough. Or you can give us a call on 9698 2968 and we'll just say, yeah! I think the audience is starting to warm up. It's only taken 15 minutes, but they're getting there. And I think when Heather comes along, and in just a second she's going to interview the band members, I think there's no telling what's going to go on, and we're going to have to get the doorman in to keep things quiet because the audience is just really going off right now. And we're having to slip them a few sedatives in their glasses of complimentary champagne that we give them. Here at CTV1, a non-profit organisation, of course, we stole the bottle from the local bottler. No, they donated it, actually. Yeah. So yeah, that was Grafton Sound, just making mention of that. And that's pretty much all I've got to say, except for the fact that they're at 860 Burke Street, Waterloo. So they're in the hood, so you can get on down there, and they're nice and local. And right now, we've got Heather coming up with an interview. Please give it up for Heather. Now. Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, he's nice to me. He's nice to me on my last show, don't you think, Nick?
He's very lovely.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
And
Done well.
Robbie, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
good.
You're hiding over there in the corner, just leaning out. Do you want to just lean in a little bit more?
Coming closer.
I mean, you have to play together. I think you can sit together.
Do we have to?
Oh, right. Oh, come on.
We've been on the road for
How
a
long?
couple of hours.
Yeah, came from
Tensions rise quickly in this band.
right.
Cabin fever, you know, in the car.
Does it get tense, or do you argue over what music you're going to play in the car?
Sometimes,
Never.
not so much with this band, but I've been in other bands before when I was, well, I'm usually the only girl in the band. And, you know,
There's
sometimes...
not many women in the music industry, is
No,
there?
there's not at all. And we're all pitted against each other, it's very unfair. But occasionally I just want to have a good Tori Amos fix or something really girly, and
Yeah,
the
there's
guys
room
just
for
have
a
to
lot
deal with
more.
it, you know.
Yeah. So you listen to lots of female artists, do you? Or?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I always have. Been
So what
very-
sort of female artists other than Tori Amos?
I love Annie DeFranco. I'm a great fan of Jane Siberry and Björk and a whole lot.
Twins, aren't they?
Björk and Björk. Yeah, they look the same. You've never seen them together.
No.
Yeah, a whole lot of world music I really love. I love listening to folk songs from women like.
Would you describe your music as folk?
No.
How would you
It was a bit
describe
folky
yours?
then. I'd describe it as world.
World.
Yeah, because when we actually play as a band, we do some stuff that's getting a little bit more electronic-y sounding, and it's a real mix. So we'll go from, you know, the sort of Irish ballad like I just played to something that's maybe more Indian influenced, or you know.
So there's a big cross section there.
I never would know how to describe the music, but I just call it world pop, which just sounds very vague, but you know, covers it all. Yeah.
If it covers it for you, it covers it for you. And describing music is one of the hardest things to do, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's a difficult thing to do. I mean, it's like you think you sound like something and somebody else thinks you sound like something else totally.
Yeah.
So it's just up to people to name music and try and sort of give you an idea of what's out there.
we were asked to play a Celtic kind of folk festival. And
How did you feel about that?
Oh, we did it. It was fine. It was good. But they expected some Celtic band with pipes and stuff. And we shoot, and the guitar player plays a lot of not really distorted, but overdriven guitar. It's very powerful. That was really
I
fun.
think goatees are the things of the 90s. So one of the things of the 90s. Yours is something of the 90s? The goatees. The
Goatee.
beard.
Goatee.
Yeah, something in the 90s. That's one of the most popular things in
Yeah,
the
well-
90s I read the other weekend.
Yeah, well, this has been come and gone for a lot longer. I'm actually a pogonologist.
Sorry?
Pogonologist.
Do you want to tell us what a pogonologist?
Pogonologist
Is it
is-
pogonologist?
Yeah, pogonologist is kind of studying science of beards.
No,
Ah.
sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Ah, interesting.
Pogonologist.
And,
Go on, elaborate a little bit more. Tell us a
well,
little
my
bit
father
more
was
about...
a pogonologist, and as soon as I was able to grow a beard,
Do you want to spell that for us?
POGONOLOGOIST.
Well done. Give him a round of applause. Come on.
Thank you. It's not right.
Alright. And so, do you change the shape of your beard regularly?
Yeah.
Mhm. So, how many phases would you go through?
Faces or phases?
Phases.
I have too many to mention.
He nearly lost the beard the other day.
Yeah,
A friend of ours
that's
has a staffy puppy, and she just grabbed his beard and then let go. And she was just, jaw lock on
She
the
let
beard.
go of the seat. She was just hanging from the beard.
We wished we had a video. The
9
funniest
kilos.
videos.
9 kilos of muscle just going. My beard.
So, you've been recording some stuff?
Yeah, we have.
What sort of things have you been recording then? You do folky stuff, obviously, Irishy sort of stuff.
Yeah, there's
Indian sort of influences.
Yeah, what we've recorded are just sort of songs. They're sort of hard to
just
to
songs.
put. Yeah, songs. But
Okay.
I mean, hopefully you'll play the video soon, so you'll be able to see that.
Oh, you want to get off the hook? Hey, she wants to get off the hook.
I just want you to play the video.
We will play the video.
yeah.
Don't worry.
No, we're just doing some, basically just a 4-song single that we're going to bring out. We're going to start production for an album in
Okay.
January.
So you want a record deal?
No, not really. Well, it
You want
depends
to
what it
distribute it
was.
yourself?
Oh, I'd do a distribution deal. I don't know if I'd do a direct signing anymore. I think I've gone past that point. I'm too much of a control freak, and I just couldn't. I couldn't,
You couldn't leave it to
compromise myself like that.
One record company.
Yeah, so it'd have to be a nice deal. If someone offered me a nice deal, then I'd certainly think about it. But most direct signings are just such unfair deals.
What do you think about this, Robbie?
We agree.
You agree?
Yes.
We've got a band that agrees. They get on well together. They listen to the same sort
We'll
of
probably
music
get offered
in
a
the car
record deal.
most of the time.
Yeah, it'd be,
Somebody give them a record deal and a distribution deal.
Yeah.
I would like to hear me say no if some major record company phoned up and said, "Here's $200,000."
It doesn't
Go
happen
and abuse
anymore
yourself.
anyway.
All right, okay.
Then I would.
I think we should play
I'd
your
like to hear
video
myself
just
say no.
to prove
Prove what you can do independently.
what you can do on your own. Come
Yeah.
Sure.
on. All right, okay, we might go to the video now. Let's have a
Okay.
look. Oh,
You're back to the wall, you're feeling small. Now what could be the problem? It's all just a game, it's all the same. I thought I heard you tell them. You start acting tough and I just push it off, 'cause that don't scare me. If you can't take it and you don't feel it, don't come and bore me. She
quickly. That's a lot of applause. You guys are popular. Where are you playing next? Do you have any dates?
Yeah, we're playing next Saturday night at the Bat and Ball in
Friday night.
No, Saturday night at the Bat and Ball in
Either Friday or
Cleveland
Saturday
Street.
night. Turn up both nights and you'll see them.
No, it's Saturday night. Yeah,
Saturday
definitely
night.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, get along to the Bat and Ball next Saturday night and see these guys play and give them some support and give them some record deals. Right now, we're going to head off to some comedy. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, hello everybody. Well, that was a new one, just handing the camera over to Jay. A quick hello to Jez and Cronulla, who I promised to say another hello to since he missed the last one last week. So hello, Jez. And now to our next guest. She's informed me that she's done tap dancing at 5. She got to grade 5 in piano, but she prefers to play by ear. And I think she seems to have found her real forte now in comedy. A warm welcome for Ms. Sarah Kendall.
Thank you. How are you all? Yeah. You alright? You good? Have a good day? Yeah? I had the coolest thing happen to me today. I hope I don't sound like a wanker telling this story, but this is just the coolest thing that's happened to me in so long. Sitting in this cafe, I was out at Bondi, and this busload of Japanese tourists pulled up, and 2 of them were sort of standing outside the bus, and they were just stretching their legs, and they kept on looking over at me. They were kind of giggling and smiling. And eventually they came over with napkins and pens, and they sort of came over really sheepishly, and they said, "Nicole Kidman?" I said, "Oh my God." So, "Oh, gee, I don't know if I should. That probably wouldn't be a... Yes, I am, actually. Hi, how you going?" It was so cool. I got to sign autographs. I got photos taken with them. Like, all the people at the surrounding tables were just looking at me like, "You sad individual." I'm just gonna... Oh, it was very good. And as they were walking off, I overheard them talking to each other, and they were saying, "Do you really think that was Nicole Kidman?" "Oh, I don't know, mate. They all look the same to me." It was so cool. But it's like such a typical redhead thing to happen. You know, like my whole life, I've had complete strangers walk up to me and start a conversation with me because they once knew someone who had red hair. Did he have a nose? That's my brother! It's weird. I was actually in an elevator a couple of weeks ago, and there was just me and this other guy, and I wanted to go to the 4th floor, so I was pressing the 4th button, like the little light wouldn't come on. The guy next to me just went, "Hey, you've got the temper of a redhead." I said, "What?" And he said, "Oh, my wife's got red hair." Yeah, like I was going to say, "Yeah, I know, she's a registered member." I've seen her down at the clubhouse a few times. It's odd. I even had people doing it to me when I was overseas. I've just come back from overseas, but before I went, I went to the doctor, so I was asking about contraceptives because it was a sex tour. And he told me, I don't know if any of you have heard of this, he said, "I can give you this injection of pure testosterone and it will act as a contraceptive in your system for 3 months. The only known side effects are chronic anxiety, chronic depression, and excessive hairiness." So it sounds like the side effects are the contraceptive. You know, I don't imagine it does anything to your fertility rates. You're just such a psychotic hairy beast, nobody'd want to have sex with you. So imagine traipsing around a foreign continent and bugger off everyone. Oh, she's lovely. It's cool. But I don't know, like, I mean, thinking about contraceptives and the whole idea of having kids, I don't know, like, I think I'm afraid to have kids. Like, I'm terrified to have kids. I'm just afraid to make another human being. Like, I'm shit at building stuff. Yeah. I'm afraid the poor kid will end up like that spice rack I made in year 7. You know, he'll go to catch a ball and his arm will come off. And he'll go, "Sorry." Take him around to Mum's house. "Mum, look what I made." She said, "Oh, that's lovely, darling." Put him in a cupboard with the rest of the shit I've built. It's odd. I don't know, and I'm suffering from road rage. You know, like I feel like that's something that makes me feel older. Like I can't help it. I've been seeing this bumper sticker around at the moment. You seen the bumper sticker that says "Bad Boy Club"? The Bad Boy Club. I don't know who these guys think they're kidding. Like, do they really think that one day a car full of gun-toting urban warriors are going to pull up behind them in traffic? "Yeah, let's get this guy. Let's get..." Oh, hang on. He's in the Bad Boy Club. I mean, if we take that guy on, we could be taking on an entire network of spotty adolescents in pastel hatchbacks. Have you seen the bumper sticker that says Jesus written in the same font as the surf brand Oakley? Because Jesus was a righteous surfer dude. That's a well-known fact there. I don't know. I'm not a Christian myself, but I got to say, if there is a God, I reckon we can thank him for one thing, and that is that we're at the top of the evolutionary ladder. Well, we're top of the food chain. Can you imagine if through some freak of nature, some animal just spontaneously evolved and got ahead of us? Top of everything else you got to worry about: rent, traffic jams, shit shopping trolleys. On top of all of that, there'd be the off chance you could get eaten on the way to work. And that about wraps it up for me. Am I meant to keep doing more?
Yeah, keep on going.
Oh shit. Sorry, I just nearly knocked over a guitar. I'm going to trash the set. I'm not going to do any jokes. I'm just going to do The Who and set fire to this man's bass guitar. Is that all right? I'll wrap up. I'll tell you about a gig that I had recently, and it's probably one of the worst gigs I've ever had in my life. I didn't know anything about the audience that I was playing to. And I'd been told to turn up and do 20 minutes. And they seemed like a fairly cruisy crowd. And this was the joke I opened on. I said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if any of you saw in the paper today, but apparently in Iran, they've outlawed the Barbie doll. They said that with the blonde hair and the big breasts, that she's completely offensive to all Islamic ideals. But I can't see what their problem is. She can't talk, and her vagina's already closed over. And it was a Salvation Army Christmas party, so it wasn't that a treat. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you very much for having me do stand-up.
Yes, thank you very much, Sarah. That was very well done, and we all appreciate it here in the audience, of course. They're going crazy for you. Yeah! Alrighty, well, you two can get involved in CTV1. All you have to do is give us a call on 969829968. Sarah did it, so you can do it. And get down here to 55 Walker Street, Redfern. And if we let you in the door, you can come in here and possibly get involved. And you can write to us at BO Box B01, 55 Walker Street, Redfern, 2016. Or give us a call on 96982968. Or you can email us at WCYR@hotmail.com. Now, we have Silvana, who is just about to interview Sarah, and Silvana usually does the comedy segment. However, she got Sarah in to do the job this week, so we're making her interviewer. Not because Sarah is necessarily an interesting person, but because Silvana needs something to do. So please give Silvana and Sarah a warm round of applause.
Thanks, Lewis. Do you feel like a bit of a champion after Lewis's warm,
Actually, I feel like
intro?
a bit of a knob, but
Yeah.
that's
Ditto,
all right.
yes. I mean, I ran out of material, so I had to get other people to do
Oh,
this.
really? I've seen you down at East Village. I saw you do a gig down there.
Oh, my God.
Very funny.
That's right, and you too. Very funny indeed.
You bashed the crap out of a teddy.
Rabbit, yeah. I often visualise Lewis when I'm doing it.
That was good.
Got the stuffing out of it, though. So, I was going to ask you, with reference to your red hair, do you think you're ever going to dye it, or can you live with the torture of being a redhead?
Well, I don't know. I'm afraid to cut it. Like, I think it's just been such an integral part of my head for so long. That's such a stupid thing to say, but yeah. But no, I don't know. Like, I sort of thought at one point, oh, gee, I might, cut it off and peroxide it. But I think I'd just look retarded, so I decided against it.
Stay with the red.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I've decided to stick with the red.
So, how did you sort of come to do comedy? Like, after you were telling me about all your other skills, what brought you to? Perhaps that's why it brought you to comedy, because they weren't working. Or?
No. I was doing a Bachelor of Arts at Sydney Uni, and believe it or not, I was failing. Apparently, you actually have to try really hard to fail. It's a very difficult thing to fail. And I was just at the bar, at Manning Bar, and we just used to get pissed all the time. But apparently, like at Thursday lunchtimes, they'd have like student comedy, and you could do stand-up or play theatre sports. And so I sort of got into that just through not being at lectures.
So it was
segued into it from drinking too much. So.
Yeah. Well, worth going to university for that, at least.
Yeah. I think the HECS, repayments, they really feel worthwhile at this point in my life.
It must be a comedian's thing to do the BA at university, because I was in the same situation, and lots of photocopied notes and lots of Space Invader games.
And special consideration. Special consideration was my forte.
Yes.
I was the master of it. Can I tell you about my biggest, my triumph? I hadn't been to any lectures or tutorials in this particular subject.
Well done.
Thank you very much. And then in about the 9th week, I thought, oh, Jesus, I'm just going to fail again. This is too bad. And I went to see the head of department. And fortunately, I was wearing like a long sleeve shirt at the time, and I didn't have the lie pre-planned. It was very much a spontaneous lie. But I went into the office, and he said, yes, what can I do for you? And I said, well, I was wondering if you'd let me sit the exam, and if I could hand in some tutorial papers. And he said, look, you haven't been here all year. Why should we let you back into the course? And I just flipped out, and I couldn't think of any lie. And I just went, oh, because I've been on heroin. I could not think of anything else to say, and I just said it. I couldn't believe I'd said it. I went, I'm on heroin.
Did that work a treat?
he just nearly fell off his chair. Like he's about 70 years old, just going. And like, the thing is, like, I reckon if you watch stuff like Degrassi Junior High and Beverly Hills, you know how to do the character. It started out with beer, and then I started smoking pot, and then I ended up on heroin, and I started saying all this stuff to him because I thought I've got to say something, like, I've got to make like it's real. And he was so nice about it. Like, he's going, "All right, well, listen, I don't normally do this, but you can do the exam as a take-home."
Brilliant. So there you go. If anyone's not doing too well at university, not turning up to your lectures,
tell them you're on heroin. I'm a smacky.
An absolute treat.
I'm a smacky. What was I meant to do?
Lucky with the long sleeves there. Very lucky with the long sleeves.
It's an incredibly offensive lie. Like, I can't believe I did it. But I'd tried every other thing. Like, I'd already said, a friend in a car accident. Got to keep my brother's brain alive by reading to him 24 hours.
Yeah, you're like scraping the bottom of the barrel of lies.
And like the whole department, I'd lied to everybody so consistently that if they'd actually pieced my life together, they'd go, "What a sad life."
So even
heroin, dead family, the car accident, the glandular fever. Jesus.
Let's just give it top marks for being alive, for not committing suicide.
Being an alumni scholar, you digger. Yeah.
So you're off to a gig tonight. What's that?
It's at the Off-Broadway bar, the Comedy Cellar.
Right. Is this part of the Comedy Festival week?
Yes. Late and Live is just when anybody just gets up, like a lot of the performers, the international acts just jump up and do about 10 or 15 each, or they do half an hour and just piss off the other acts.
With a little bit of their ego just going. And is that I suppose it's only for the festival week? Or
it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday night.
Where else do you perform normally?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of travelling involved in the job.
Anywhere.
That's right. You just get a microphone. No, there is a lot of travelling, like university gigs and all around the place. There's also just that sort of Sarah, be out at Silverwater at 9 o'clock tonight. You go, okay. So you're out in Silverwater and there's just like this microphone in the corner of a pub, and they sort of turn down the television set and go, all right, there you go.
Yeah, some old guy's going,
put the telly back on. So
it's wide and varied. Have you ever had any audiences that you just don't relate to at all, or do you always manage to find something?
Always kill. No, I've been booed off. I've had shit thrown at me. You get a pretty thick skin.
And how does that balance up with all the good response as well, or do you?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster. Like, some nights, you go, God, this is the best job in the world, and there are other nights when you're just walking home going, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't I put myself through this?
Yeah.
Usually I feel that way when I hear Lewis snigger in the background, actually. But we plod on.
Yes, exactly. I don't know, I think, you sort of do it for the good times, but yes, the bad times do suck.
Learning experience.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank
you. If anyone wants to head out to the Comedy Cellar tonight, 10:30 onwards, you can see Sarah and other comedians perform. Otherwise, you're also at the Comedy Cellar on a Thursday night regularly.
Yep, I perform there quite frequently. Sometimes pop into the Bristol Arms, which is a fun venue, which is in Sussex Street.
Sometimes we're lucky enough to get her at East Village.
Sometimes.
Very sometimes.
And where else? University near you.
Cool. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Here we go. This is the time I love the best. This is where we get to talk to the people behind the cameras, sitting there and clapping. And because they've been a good audience today, I'm going to go easy on them. And plus, we've met some of them before, so we're not going to talk to them again. Except because you just really want to be in front of the camera, and I can tell.
Not me again.
Yes, you again. So what brings you in tonight?
Paula.
Paula. No, come on, sure. You really loved the show last time you were here and just had to come back.
Yeah.
That wasn't very convincing. So you brought some friends with you?
Yeah, I brought all my friends with me today.
Who should I? Oh, this is the whole lot.
All my friends with me today because I just told them how good you were, and I just thought that they had to come and see you. So.
Yeah, you've got to be seen to be believed, haven't I?
Yes.
So which one of these guys should I talk to? Does this one say anything other than yeah? And you came in tonight.
Yeah, I came in tonight.
I thought you were going to go, yeah!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were after a serious conversation.
No, not after serious conversation, not with audience members. Oh. God, no.
In that case, yeah!
Thanks very much. Paula loves being in front of the camera. This is our resident friendly makeup artist. Extraordinaire,
to me again.
Professional, and so how many years experience have you got, Paula, for all those potential movie makers out there?
About 5 now.
George Lucas is watching the show every night.
That's right. I hope so.
So you've done 5 years.
Yeah.
And mostly volunteer work, I might add as well, Paula.
Yeah.
That's well done. It's not often that I say nice things about somebody, but.
You're just the best, Lewis.
And how to make up for it, we're going to go pay out some more of your friends. Who's this guy here?
Me.
Oh, me. Hi, meet me.
How you going?
Two of us here.
How you going?
Good, thanks.
Oh, that's good.
What do you do during the week?
During the work.
During the week?
Oh, lots of things. Like I send emails.
Send emails?
Oh, yeah.
Are you one of those people that sends all those little 5 things to do on the weekend, you know, when you with a fire extinguisher little...
A bit more tantalising than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's one of your favourites?
Don't know. Yeah, Cinderella.
Cinderella. Do you send viruses as well?
On the odd occasion.
Oh, really? Oh, really? What's going on? We got a forum going on here. Viruses.
Hi.
What's your name?
Olivia.
You were in before, weren't you?
No.
Oh, that's good. So, does he send viruses, does he?
He does. He sent me 2 viruses the other day, and I sent back to him and I said, "What are these attachments?" And he said, "What attachments?" But they were viruses.
Oh, well, they look at him playing dumb. Oh, really? Is that what they are? Is that why they had VIRUS written on them? Now I know.
Oh, funny.
So he sent you viruses. What else does he do?
Oh, that's all he does. He
Is
sends
it?
emails. I'll get about 50 a day.
What, at work?
At work?
So, well, you're at work and all you're doing is reading emails.
That's right.
Where do you work?
No, I can't.
Come on. You bastard already.
I can't say that.
Your face is on too, but the boss is already going. Oh, really? Really? And I'm paying you how much money an hour?
Not enough.
Not enough? Oh,
Not
really?
enough.
Oh, well, you're gone now. You might as well say what you do.
Okay, I work for Web Dynamics.
Web Dynamics. So you're in the computer business and you don't even know.
No, I'm not actually.
What's web then? Spiders. Dynamic spiders.
That's the one.
What do you feed them cocaine, do you?
That's the one.
And they become really animated, sort of. Sounds like a good job. What about this? This is your boyfriend, isn't it?
Yes.
Because otherwise you're holding hands with somebody who's you never met before. So, what's your name?
Christos.
Christos. Is he lying to me? Or do you just think his name's really hysterical?
No.
So, Christos, are you into spiders as well, mate?
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on what sort of spider they are, or?
Well, if they're on cocaine, it makes them have sex, and it's great to watch.
Oh, really? I think I'll leave you two to it. But I might just add, you're exactly what we're looking for on the show. And, you know, anybody that's into spiders on cocaine is more than welcome to come down to this show anytime. Did you know that we've got somebody that's going to be filling in for Heather? We mentioned it earlier on. I noticed, I thought you were doing a good job.
Oh, thank you. I heard you say really bad things about people all the time. So.
Oh, see, this is what happens. You know, I get this bad reputation. People like Bindi are bitching behind my back all the time. Just the dag. Oh, just felt another one go in there. Christos, mate. Come on. You've had your turn in front of the camera. Just take the dagger out of the back. But,
It's our turn to be on
surprised.
camera. Yeah, I was surprised that you said something nice. Thank you. That's very nice of you.
That's okay.
I feel really welcome and, you know, it's just such a good feeling.
Well, that's what we like to portray here at CTV1, that family feeling. And, you know, we're not out to undermine anybody or make fun of anybody. We just want you to come down. Isn't that right, Silvana? We just want you to come down and have a good time. And
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Are you acting?
No. It's just someone was pinning my hand on my back.
Oh, okay. That was really good.
Microphone technique.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very good. I thought the interview was really great.
Thanks, Lewis. I'm in shock. I'm not dreaming.
Yeah, no, Sarah was really good. You had a lot of work to do, but otherwise the interview was really good. Michelle, we're going to be meeting you later on, so we don't want to talk to you now. We've talked to everybody else here. Oh, we missed some guy here.
Oh my god.
It's just me, Lewis.
I thought I escaped.
No, you can't escape with that brown thing that you got going on there.
My little ensemble.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yes,
Thank you.
You're thinking about, I heard earlier on, doing the fashion segment on the show.
Yes, I was thinking of doing the fashion segment. Yes.
Go, Lewis. Go, Lewis.
Go, Lewis.
Go, Ricky. Hey, right. So,
Talk to the hand.
Hey, hold up, Ricky. Hold up. Okay. So really, you're friends of Paula's?
Paula's friend, yeah.
You're all a pretty animated bunch, aren't you? You must have some fun when you go out. No. It's only when you're at CDV1 that things are... Is Paula a really fun person?
No. She can be. She can be. No.
Does Paula drive everybody everywhere and that's why they're her friends?
No.
What possible incentive is there for being Paula's friend then? Absolutely not. Fish and chips. What's going on? Fish and chips. Do you know anything about that?
Not really, no. No.
So, you know anything about spiders on cocaine, perhaps?
No.
That's a private joke, mate.
That's a private joke. Yeah, watch out. You don't know him? He was at the bus stop.
I'm not sitting next to him, actually.
Oh, we just get the doorman out here. We got an intruder. Someone set the alarm off. We got an intruder, and he's wearing brown. Yeah, you can't be hard to miss. And he's wearing, oh, look at that, coordinating shoes as well. That's at least he bothered to coordinate the shoes. Just a second.
White socks.
Oh my God, Colorado shoes and a Colorado t-shirt.
Who do I work for?
Timberland. Alright, well that's been enough fun and games, and now what do we got coming up now? We got time out. No, we got tape. Oh, they're doing this. I'm meant to know, mate. Someone's red flagged me. I don't know what's going on here. We got a tape. Let's go to it. Now. Come on.
Welcome back.
We've got a new segment.
Woo! Yes, thank you, Zara. A bit of applause for us for our brand new segment. All ready for your listening and viewing pleasure.
Yeah, Not Yet Classified is the new name of our show. We've gone through things that come out at night.
Then we had, what was that horrible CD come out? Nightcrawlers, which sounds good, but yeah, the CD was just beyond a joke.
Yeah, now we choose to go with the Not Yet Classified.
Which I like as well, because it's like
it
the
fits
music.
into the music scene, as Heather was saying before. You know, classification of music is probably the most difficult thing for an artist and for the community to do.
Well, yeah, because it's music. It's meant to be beyond words. It's a form of expression totally different.
That's exactly right. I saw Alanis Morissette last night, and she could not communicate through words. It was only through song. She could not literally communicate with the audience.
Could she be bothered though as well? I've heard she's very...
She's very shy, very introverted. Apparently in interviews, like radio interviews, it's one-worded answers, which really stifles it on air. But
she's a little bit too good for a lot of people as well. Didn't she not attend the ARIAs? She didn't come to our very own CTV1. She was scheduled to appear, and unfortunately at the last moment she cancelled. So, I don't know, I'm not thinking too highly of good old Alanis.
No, but speaking of the ARIAs, we just have had the 13th annual awards. It was a huge ceremony at the... Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, it was a ceremony. It was a full-on deal, wasn't it?
At the Entertainment Centre. And, oh gosh, we've had heaps of good Australian talent over the last year. Best New Artist, I'll just sort of go through them, was Alex Lloyd with Lucky Star, who I just think's gorgeous. And also Taxi Ride, a Melbourne band with their single Get Set. Now that was for one of the first times in a long time that people have tied for Best New Artist.
Oh, no way. So who was that?
So that was Alex Lloyd and Taxi Ride.
Wow,
they both got it happening there. Best New Artist, well, the album was The Living End, The Living End, which I personally didn't think should win, but I mean, each to their own. Best Pop Release, Savage Garden.
Yay!
Best Independent Release is Josh Abrahams with Sweet Distorted Holiday, which is a fantastic CD. Best Rock Album is Powderfinger, Brisbane Boys. I'm proud to be a Brisbane girl, and I salute Powderfinger to my utmost. So, fantastic work there, Fanning Boys. Best Country Album, yeehaw, Casey Chambers. Best Dance Artist Album was, again, Josh Abrahams, Sweet Distorted Holiday. We won't go into the Blues and Roots album, even though I attended
I'm really
Byron.
interested in that.
All right, sorry, Jay, to subtract you of your joy. It was Dave Hole, Under the Spell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
excellent.
thought that was fantastic. Best Adult Contemporary was Jimmy Little. Congratulations, because he
they've made a big fuss about him.
Yeah, definitely. Producer of the Year, Bachelor Girl, from the soundtrack of the movie. Waiting for a Day by Bachelor Girl. Engineer of the Year was the guy that did the Silverchair album, but Best Alternative Release, not from there, a new group out at the moment, Sand on 7. Best Classical Album was Beethoven, yes, Volume 1. Best Jazz Album was Andrew Quartet. Best Children's Album, The Hooly Doolies, not familiar with.
No.
Best World Music Album, Habibis, Intoxication. Best Comedy Release, forget that. Forget that. Okay, so that...
Moving right along.
Yeah, there are others, but I mean, I think that's probably
and
the main
apparently,
glitch of it.
I was reading afterwards that the big shock of this year's ARIAs was that, and perhaps this is a reflection of the maturity of the industry as well, that...
Yes! I'm so glad you pointed that out. Keep going.
I hope we're on the same track here. We'll see.
Jackie.
Oh, no! I missed that. No. Well, that was a surprise win. But, see, maybe it should have got...
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I was going to make a really, deep, intelligent comment about the ARIAs, but let's go with Jackie, because it's much more interesting.
I'm happy for the deep and meaningful.
Well, let's go Jackie. Much more fun.
I just wanted to make the comment that Jackie was absolutely appalling, and that I thought that we're in the 90s, that sort of music with Yaz and stuff was left behind, decades ago.
But it wasn't.
And
The thing is, they recycle and they throw it back out. And the next youth, I think they did it. Well, yeah, but it was trash that everyone loved. I know my sister and a couple of friends' sisters as well. This is like about the 18, 19-year-olds.
Okay.
It was my sister's schoolie song, and I think it's just something tacky that they can all sing along to, and it's kind of got a little boppy beat. And
I just think it's really sad that we haven't progressed in the music industry when we have things like
but this is what people want. Is it a market progression? Is it like it's sold? I don't know how many it sold. I don't know how well it did, but I know it did well. Like it was bloody everywhere on all the radio programs and everything for ages. Like people want to hear this stuff, I think, and they.
Well, then it's the people that have a problem out there.
Get with it. No, but my point was that there wasn't any groups who won more than 2 awards, was it? Maybe.
Yeah, Powderfinger won 4.
Did they? Okay, well,
Arias.
with that exception. And apparently in years past, the Arias have been a thing where I think Natalie Imbruglia won 6 one year or something like that, and it's like there'll be a couple of big acts who've sold a lot and have been the Australian industry's goers for the year, and they win everything. And now there's a lot more variety in there. There's a lot more people who've had success, maybe a bigger range of people anyway, and so it's been spread out a lot. There hasn't been one big clear winner. There's been like as it should be, different awards in different categories, different people getting them.
I mean, for a long time it was like Savage Garden winning every single award, and then Powderfinger won 4 and they had never won one before, and then Natalie, she's won heaps and she won Best Female Artist again, but Tim Rogers from UMI, I don't think he's won one in a while, and he got Best Male Artist, so yeah, there is a bit of diversity in there.
Yeah, which is good to see, definitely good to see. But on from one exclusive event to a couple more. I was highly privileged this week to attend not only the Sydney Film Festival's trivia night, but also the construction workers party for the Macquarie Apartments in the city. Now these are 2 very prestigious events, and they were so prestigious in fact that just to attend, just to get into them, I had to pose as a waiter and serve people food, and at the construction workers party serve people alcohol. So I really had to get the role playing happening just to attend.
Very high role for Jay.
Yeah, but it was interesting actually, because you'd think that the Sydney Film Festival trivia night, which would be the kind of big guns, big shots, that would be the exciting big one that you wanted to attend. Remember Hey Dad? Remember Betty from Hey Dad? Big curly red hair.
Tizzy.
She was on my table. Big excitement.
She's still here.
Well, I really wish she wasn't actually, because she was.
Is she much like
am
your
I allowed to
character?
say bitch? She was horrible. Seriously, she was terrible. That actually, the whole festival. I don't know. Maybe it was just the tables I had. I think I had table number 13. It's got to be bad luck. But I don't know, they were just so up themselves, and I thought, I don't know whether, I suppose there's that conception of the film industry as a whole like that. These were like the older, kind of more conservative end, the people I was serving anyway.
I think if they've been around for so long, like Betty from Hey Dad, that kind of ego might wear off after a while, but maybe it just builds.
I don't know. I don't know what the story was, but basically, I'd be saying go the construction workers. They were so much more fun to serve.
Laid back, easygoing.
I was serving the beer, so I had a prestigious position there.
Of course, and they loved you.
Come on, give us a beer, mate. But they put away so many cases of beers. There was a big mountain behind us. It would be like, just pull out a couple more, throw another one over, and it was getting dangerous.
Have
at
you
one
climbed the
point.
beer mountain?
Be like, look at all those beers, and they'd be like, need more. But no, they were cool. They were fun to serve. So much better than the Sydney Film Festival people, I thought.
There you go. If you want to get down and
look after your waiters. Look after your bar people, I say.
We all know what it feels like. I think we've waited at a few parties in our lifetime.
I certainly do anyway, and getting rapidly over it. But anyway.
Enough of high flying.
Yes, high flying life this week. It's been very exciting with
Show
Betty.
your postcard. That's funny.
This is a postcard I picked up today, which I felt was quite amusing with the Olympics coming around the corner as well. I think you can getting a bit of focus there. You can take it any way you want, I think. But I don't know, I found it quite amusing, and especially with all this kind of Sydney showing off for the Olympics deal that we've got at the moment.
And
so keep on taking your medication, boys and girls. You don't want anything to go wrong.
They're making T-shirts with, I don't know, all different kind of like piss off SOCOG and all just different labels for the Olympics coming up. So I'm sure we're going to see an influx of T-shirts and undies.
We'd have to. I think people are just not over it, but just kind of the bureaucracy is just going crazy with this whole thing. I don't know if you could expect anything else really, but I mean, with this whole mail-out kerfuffle especially, yeah.
And I'm just worried that, you know, when it's all gone and that they've built this grand Olympic village that they think people are going to want to live in after all the Olympians
Aren't they demountable? Aren't half of them demountable? Like you can just wheel them off again? That's what I heard.
Like those homes in the country where you see your house just going past
the
on
suburb,
a truck?
okay, we're over Homebush.
Yeah. Like when
new.
Springfield put all their rubbish into Shelbyville and like it's all just going there and it's like they're not going to notice. And birds
Just like the
sticking
Olympics.
toxic waste in trees.
Well, we're running over the running and swimming over the toxic waste. And Homebush was the centre of it all. So,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's a pretty positive thing. If they can recycle that, they can recycle anything. But we've picked up some CDs as well from Central Station Records, which we'll just go through briefly. This is Cafe Del Mar.
Their third one?
No, they've already had 5, I think. This is, I was told that the last one, which we reviewed a couple of weeks ago, was going to be the last. And this is called the Chill House Mix. And there's 2 discs to it as well, which is quite exciting. But I don't know, so I'm not sure what the deal is. But anyway, it's new, it's been in the last couple of days. And as it says, it's very, very chilled out house. And it's basically excellent cafe music. You wouldn't really want to put it on and, really listen intensely to it. But it's nice to have in the background, quite kind of cruisy, quite groovy, nothing too shocking, nothing too sudden. It kind of all blends smoothly one into the other. So, if you're in a cafe or if you're just up for some nice background music, that's a nice one. This is totally the other end of the spectrum. This is Young Jace, Galaxy to Galaxy. It was recorded live at Tweakin' a couple of weeks ago, I think, maybe even longer. There's no track listing on that either. It's like 72 minutes of music, and it is the kind that you'd really want to listen to intently. It's it's an excellent one, so pick that up. Young Jace, he might even be coming into the show next week, we hope.
Woohoo!
So,
Thomas nervous too, and I'm sure he'll show up one day.
Yep, one day, but Young Jace maybe next week. But anyway, that's all we've got time for this week, unfortunately.
That's right. Stay tuned next week for Not Yet Classified, as Jay and I will progress into another dimension.
Yep, Galaxy to Galaxy maybe. Thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. That was Jazzy J and Bop and Bindi with Yet to Be Classified. Now, tonight we bring to you, the viewers, a bit of culture. A very cultured woman here beside me named Michelle.
Elizabeth.
Sorry,
Michelle's my middle name.
Oh, that's what she told me her name was when we were out the other night.
I did not.
Oh, come on, let's not play games.
No, I didn't.
Okay. I think you've got a bit of a split personality, but hey, we won't go there.
Well, I think...
So now you're an opera singer by day, and what you are by night I'm not quite sure about, but by day you go by the name of...
Elizabeth. Always Elizabeth.
Rightio then. So Elizabeth, welcome to the show first of all.
Thank you.
And you like the place?
Yes.
It's to your liking?
Yes.
It's not too down for you? You're not used to a big sort of opera house or anything, are you?
No, I'm not used to an opera house.
Oh, that's good then. So tell us a bit about yourself and your singing, and when did it all start?
Okay, I've been wanting to get into performing arts for a long time, and just been doing lots of shows, and I have done shows with North Sydney Opera. I'm currently rehearsing for excerpts from the Merry Wives of Windsor. I'm playing Mrs. Page in that. We're doing Rigoletto, I'm playing Madalena, and we're doing Oklahoma, and I'm playing Ado Annie in that. And other roles I've done with North Sydney Opera include Cherubino for Marriage of Figaro.
Okay, it's not an infomercial here on the CTV1. So you've been doing a bit of work, we all believe you, and you've been working away at it very hard. And paid gigs, are they?
Some of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you love singing. What did you do before you were singing?
Nothing. I was a kid. I wasn't doing much at all.
You're a kid, so you started singing at the age of...
19. No.
Before 19 you did nothing?
No, formal lessons when I was 19, but I've been singing before then. So in school choirs, school musicals, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did you ever serve drinks to construction workers like Jay?
Well, I've done a bar course recently, but I haven't done anything about it as yet because I'm doing a full-time TAFE course in office administration, which is just going to be a job. But I intend to go off and be the next Dame Joan Sutherland, if I can.
Well, all the best to you. And you're going to sing a number for us tonight, I believe?
Yep, somebody I know. She runs Black Tie Productions in Campbelltown, and she's written musicals to the stories of Tale of Two Cities and Jane Eyre, and early next year she's going to be recording the CD to Tale of Two Cities, which I'm going to be on. But tonight I'm going to sing for you a song from the musical Jane Eyre.
Great, well we look forward to that. Is there anything else you feel that the audience would be interested in hearing about yourself?
That I intend to go off to the West End next year in London in September, and going to have a shot at
Shot of tequila?
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm gonna try and get into some opera and music theatre over there.
Right.
Yeah.
And possibly do a bit of bar work as well.
Probably
So you did that
waitressing, bar work, customer service, office administration, anything I can do just to make the money. But basically, I'm out to be a star. Well,
Make a Mozart.
well, kind of.
Be a prima donna.
Yeah,
You'd like to do that?
yeah, one day, maybe when I'm old.
Have an entourage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty then. And so how long did it take you to do the bar course?
4 nights.
4 nights? How many hours?
Well, 3 hours a night, so probably a total of about 12 hours. I'm a genius, so I got through it like that. It was very easy. So.
12 hours and you got through it fast?
Yep.
How long did it take them to show you how to pull a beer?
I don't know. One night.
So you learned cocktails and things like that though?
Well, kind of, yeah. Like, it was mainly theory, which was a pack of bullshit. Like, I'm much better at the
we
practical.
don't use that sort of language on CTV, I'm sorry. If you're looking to sort of use that sort of language, you're in the wrong establishment. Perhaps go to the Opera House. When you're here, we're very civil and very community-minded, so if you just wouldn't mind watching the language.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We let people have just one little sort of... Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, you singing, bar work, any other strings to your bow? Feathers in your cap, stokes in the fire?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I don't know.
All right then. Well, thanks for coming along, and look forward to listening to you in the upcoming minutes. Right now, we're going to go to a little link, probably telling you either our phone number or address or some such, and that is, of course, the wonderful Bop and Bindi will be doing that. And stay tuned. Coming up.
Jay, don't talk to me like that. I've had it up to here with you. In fact, mind your P's and Q's. Funny I should say that because minding your P's and Q's actually originates from the ale, beer. Like, it was measured in pints and quarts, and it basically still is. But in the olden time, I guess Elizabethan era, the bartenders would sell their ale in pints and quarts, and therefore, when the crowd was getting rowdy, restless, reckless, and rude, the bartender would actually yell out, "Oi! Mind your P's and Q's!" And so that's basically how the whole thing sort of came about. And if I was to say, Jay, good night, sleep tight, and give a big cheesy, then that would basically come from when Shakespeare was lying in his bed at night, and he had 4 ropes on either corner of his bed, and they would be tied up to a rafter up above him. And when it was time for him to tuck him in and, you know, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, they would pull up the ropes and compact the bed so that it was nice and firm and cozy, so that Shakespeare, good old Will, could, you know, have a good night's sleep. So basically sleep tight, guys. This is where we're at. We're at 55 Walker Street. We're in the McKell building. This is Channel 31, 9698 2968. Come down, get involved, and make up crap. Okay, so rocking on, we've got some hot chick over here in the corner. Woo!
children die that I know, but where do they go? I fear the path ahead. In haste they wish me dead. A world full of hate to suffer my fate. My fear is real to me, and goats are all I see. I am frightened. God, hear my prayer. Say you are there. Can you hear me crying? I ask for love from above for me. Oh, love never comes my way. Nothing that I dream comes true. If I should die, who would cry for Jane Eyre? Who would cry for Jane Eyre?
What can you say?
Wow, I actually felt like I was at the theatre. An opera returns. That was beautiful, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Well, we've come,
time.
unfortunately, to the end of the show. We've exhausted all of our physical, mental resources.
Literally, it has been a full-on week.
It has
I think
indeed.
It's time for people to kick back, get to the beach.
Hello.
You need a bit of a tan
Get the
there,
socks
Lewis.
up down. Oh, you reckon?
Oh yeah, you've been hiding out under some rock lately, haven't you?
Yep. Just rock
hibernating.
spider. Just being a bit of a spider.
On cocaine.
On cocaine. Rock spider on cocaine.
Get your rocks off, spiders. Did you hear people always go, easy, spider? Did you ever hear people say that?
No. But if you say they do, I'll believe you.
I think that's a Brisbane term, actually.
No, is it?
Mm.
But you're not from Brisbane.
Oh, well. Truth is out.
You hang out with Brisbaneites, do you?
Mm.
Oh, it's all revealed here at CTV1, and that's why you're watching us.
That's right. So
You hear it
you
here
want to
first.
stay tuned next Friday night, indeed, because
We don't have to stay tuned. They can turn off and then turn on again on Friday. They don't have
well,
to
yeah,
stay
I mean, or you can watch all week. Hey, we've got community TV all week.
Nah, stuff every other show. Just watch our show.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Forget it.
10:30. Only thing worth watching.
And I mean, if you want to get involved, the opportunity is here. I mean, this is underground community TV. You don't often have that opportunity. You know, we're here for you, the people of Sydney.
Yes.
So
we're booking acts as we speak.
yeah, we've got the book here. Receptionist.
We got the receptionist.
It's you know, hotlines.
Taken care of. Absolutely. 0055 numbers. You name it. We got it going on. WCYR@hotmail.com. You can email us. There is no limit to what we do here at CTV1.
That's right. We're moving with the times. We are fast beat tempo. We're there.
We're youth. We're hip. We're happening. We're now, man.
It's hip. It's cool. It's Noah's Arcade.
No, it's WCYR. But
I know, but
Noah's Arcade. There's
nobody
maybe
got
another
that.
show you watch on.
Okay. What?
What? So it's the end of the show, basically, and we'd like to thank the audience for coming in. Who can forget Paula, of course? Did I mention she did the makeup tonight? And Silvana wants a bit of attention. She's clicking me. Okay, Silvana. Yes, Silvana, you were great as well. Okay.
Everyone's great. Everyone's great.
Do you reckon?
Except for this guy. Occasionally, we want to boot him out, but we got connections, so you know we can't.
You can't do it because you got connections.
Yeah.
I would have thought because you had connections, you could boot me out.
Well, we do have
I
that.
said, no matter how many
too,
connections you got, you just can't mess with the Lewis, man. That's all there is to it.
Da Lewis.
The Lewis, man, in the house.
Cool. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Hey.
Yeah, see you next week. And thanks, Silvana. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. And I can see Michael, and I can see Jacob, and I can see...
And we can see you too.
Wait, it was funny when I did it, but
Cool.
when you do it, was out there. Way out there. Bop and Bindi. And lovely Lewis, of course.
It's all
Winding up here at CTV1.